The unconscious mind runs and preserves the body. In line with its highest intention of ensuring your survival, your unconscious mind is in charge of looking after the physical integrity of your body. It's in charge of the production and distribution of chemicals in our system that heal us when we're poorly, that contribute to the feelings of happiness and fear that provide us with our energy. Our unconscious mind takes benefit from exercise, the input of oxygen, food and liquid, in order to produce the right chemicals and distribute them to all areas of our body. Our unconscious mind is like the middleman between our conscious mind and our body. It translates thoughts via chemicals into results in our body. What is it that ensures that you continue to breathe when you're asleep? When you fell over as a child and cut your knee or cut your arm, what was it that produced the right chemicals to create the scab as protection for the open wound? How did your body know to do that? How did it notice where exactly the wound was? How did your body know exactly how that piece of skin was before you fell over such that the wound is now invisible? One of my clients told me recently a story about her brother, and unfortunately her brother had become seriously ill and had catastrophic organ failure. The doctors told her that he had a less than 2% chance of survival. Anyway, he survived, and the doctors said that his body had started repairing itself. Apparently, the doctors said that his liver had actually started repairing itself back to full health. How can that possibly happen? Surely that's magic. We're only now beginning to really understand the chemical process involved in maintaining the body and the connection between the body and the mind. One thing is sure though, there are billions and billions of neurological connections in our body, and our unconscious mind is at the heart of its communication. It must be, because we don't do it consciously, do we? Illnesses generally occur when we're run down. Have you ever developed a cold when you've been through a time of particularly intensive activity, or when you've been feeling tired for a while? Illnesses are a sign that our body's feeling uncomfortable. They're a sign from our body that we need to look after ourselves. Slow down a bit. Have a rest. If we don't heed this message, then our body may well enforce rest upon us by the illness getting worse. Joe Simpson was descending the remote 6,344 metre Ciudad Grande mountain in Peru when he slipped and broke his leg. In the dark, and using 150-foot lengths of ropes, his climbing partner proceeded to lower him down the face of the mountain towards the glacier below. Unwittingly, Simpson was lowered over the edge of a cliff. Unable to haul Simpson's dead weight back up again, and concerned that he too was sliding off the cliff, his climbing partner cut the rope. Simpson plummeted down the mountain and straight into a crevasse, landing on a shelf deep inside the crevasse. He was still alive, but completely unable to climb out of the crevasse due to his broken leg and the overhanging walls above him. So he decided that he had no option but to descend further into the crevasse. At daybreak, his climbing partner descended the mountain and went in search of Simpson. However, seeing no sign of him and realising that he must have fallen into the crevasse, he assumed that he was dead, and he decided to return to their camp. Simpson eventually spotted an opening in the crevasse that he could get to via a steep snow slope, and he proceeded to climb out. At this stage, he was 5 miles from camp and separated from it by a maze of further crevasses. He was unable to walk due to his broken leg, and he had no food and no water. In his book, Touching the Void, Simpson recounts in vivid detail how he shuffled and crawled the 5 miles back to camp. It took him 3 days. Something deep inside of him kept motivating him through the pain in his leg to move forward. Somehow he survived 3 nights and 3 days of intense cold and summoned up sufficient energy to continue on his journey back to camp. He should have died. He remembers hearing an inner voice guiding him and encouraging him. He dare not sleep in the open for fear of freezing to death. Don't sleep, not here. Keep going. Find a slope and dig a snow hole. Don't sleep, the voice said. Get moving. Don't lie there. Stop dozing. Move! The voice knew that if he rested, he may never get going again. In agony, he crawled his way over a crevasse-riddled glacier, eating snow and melting it with his breath. He finally arrived back to camp just as his climbing partner was about to leave to head back to civilization. He was so convinced, his climbing partner, that Joe was dead, that he had burned Joe's clothes. It's an amazing story, a feat of perseverance, survival, and determination. And what was that voice? What was the thing that kept him alive? What kept him awake and motivated? The unconscious mind is a powerful friend indeed.